Live here from Sin City. We are here at the Vegas Bull Ring, 3/8 mile. Uh, it's nothing. It's a bull ring. I don't know how else to describe it. We just wrapped up qualifying. Got warm ups to come. Guys rolling out for warm ups. I believe just a 12 car field tonight. So once again, no B main. As we set it to watch the most exciting and enjoy some tour mods shaking things down, making some final tweaks to the setup. William Griffith, Ryan Blanchard in the field tonight. Missed the Coliseum. Probably for the best. That was a bit of a mess. 11 cautions for 55 laps last week, I believe. Last week's winner, Josh, the Jet Oswald, also winner of the Tuesday Night Dirt Invaders All-Star Race. Quite the drive out of that 17 last night. From the fan vote to victory lane over there. So quite the drive from him. Mike Hasty back after a short hiatus thanks to Hurricane Ian. Glad he is back with us. Got everything sorted back out and less underwater. As we are getting ready to grid up for your 125 lap Sin City shootout. Pull up your starting grid. Ryan Blanchard on pole. Surprise, good to see him back this week after missing the Coliseum. Teddy Hodgson second. Lucas Leone second place last week. Colin Hofner in fourth. Sam Wetstein in fifth. Brandon Myers sixth. Mike Hasty rolling off seventh. William Griffith gonna roll off eighth. Chuck Feltz, great qualifying attempt out of him, gonna roll off in the ninth position. Josh Oswald in 10th. Tyler Rice and Ray Page gonna make up row number 6. Thomas Capuano starting in the lucky 13th position. That is your 13-car field for 125 laps. Lots of the heavy hitters back. Josh Oswald starting deep in the field. The Dixon Cider Performance Boys starting 1 and 2, I believe. 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. As it appears. You get a look at the back of Leone's car. Yes, that is a front 4 Cider Performance, guys. Kick the tires and light the fires as we are green flag racing here in Vegas, baby. Blanchard off to a lightning start. Really getting that car rotating on the bottom. Those guys he has that set up dialed. Leone looking to do the same. Looks like those cars are rolling very well through the center. Blanchard down to the bottom in front of Hofner. As it looks like the field is settling out. 1, 2, 3, 4. As Hodgson's not okay with second, as he's going to challenge Leone for the second spot already. Just 3 laps in, he is going to make the pass. Hofner is looking to capitalize on the misfortune of a teammate as well. Not quite able to get there as Leone is able to stop the bleeding. as we take a look further in the field. Sam Wetstein rolling in that fifth spot. Mike Hasty already making his position. Josh Oswald making quick work up 3 spots already to the 7th spot. William Griffith around gets loose on entry. Maybe a little too much brake, a little too much sauce. Around she goes. That is going to bring out your caution. We'll take another quick look at it. Let's take a peek from the inside, though. Yeah, too much brake, and around she goes. Little contact with the wall there, but could have been significantly worse. Ray Page already down on pit road. Not sure what happened with Ray. Mr. Big Freak himself. Nine laps in, already had some great racing action. Lighting the pace car off, we're going to fire them off yet again. 9 complete of the 125 coming to lap 10. It is still Blanchard. And we're off. Ooh, wiggle out of the 55. Able to tuck down. Looking to challenge Blanchard, who has yet to be challenged all season. He is not letting that gap get very big yet. How long can Blanchard hold on the offensive on the 9? No one's been able to get up there and really challenge him all season. Oh, wiggle out of the 55. That's going to open up a big gap. 4 tenths. That may have hurt the tires up to 55 because it just seems like he's having trouble getting going. Clips the apron there. Looks like it upset the car. Sliding those tires really not helping him. Josh Oswald challenging Sam Wetstein for the 5th spot. And is going to take it. The Jet is on the move. Hasty and Capuano going to get around Sam as well. Sam having a bit of a tough go of it. Once you get shoveled to the top, it's really hard to defend your spot. He's trying to hang on to Capuano. Not quite able to get done. Going to get down before Tyler Rice capitalizes as well. Hasty very quick and on the tail of the Jet. As Josh has his sights set on the 65 of Colin Hoffner. As it seems like Blanchard's struggling here. Had a great car in the early going. May have lost his rhythm. May have gotten his tires hot by catching the apron. But Leone is all over the back bumper of that 55 and letting Blanchard really just run away with it. What that is doing is slowing down that group of Hofner, Leone, and Hodgson, letting Josh Oswald get into the picture. Josh Oswald just ran his fastest lap of the race, 13:94, which is faster than the three in front of him. Fastest lap of the race, of course, belongs to the leader, Ryan Blanchard, who ran a 13:81. Absolutely blistering. Here comes Leon, has a run, going to challenge him on the bottom. Blanchard going to cup down and chop him. Blanchard keeps catching that apron, really slipping up, as we're 25 complete already, just like at the Coliseum. Once we get going, these laps really click off. As Josh Oswald has caught Hofner. Mike Casey still close in tow. Mike Casey looking to stay in the back. Remember that 17 and just steal some spots as Josh Oswald does all the hard work, and then maybe get around Josh Oswald once he uses his tires up. Blanchard yet once again has absolutely set sail. 2 seconds the gap between him and Hodgson. As Hodgson looks like he's kind of settled in and made a rhythm and has started to gap Leon for a minute. Looks like he may have lost his rhythm. This is really a rhythmic track. Just hit your marks, time in and time out, and you will be sitting pretty. But once you lose that rhythm, you're in big trouble. .31 complete of the 125. Ryan Blanchard, still your leader. We'll run through the field while we got time. Teddy Hodgson in second. Lucas Leon third. Colin Hofner in fourth. Josh Oswald fifth. Mike Hasty in sixth. Thomas Capuano up 6 spots into the 7th spot. Sam Wetstein 8th. Brandon Meyer in 9th. Tyler Rice in the 10th spot. Chuck Phelps hanging tough in 11th. Ray Page 13th. And William Griffith rounding out your 13-car field. .34 complete. Let's go ahead and hop inside that 9 machine. As he is just wheeling that machine. Pretty consistent on his throttle points. Let's see if we can't find him. On. Looks like that last little yellow spot you can see before it really starts to straighten out there. Same with that one on his exit points. It's just finding points on the track and oh, we got a yellow. Mike Hasty around. Let's see what happened to him. Oh, climbs the wall and pounds the inside wall in 1. And that's going to really hurt that 72 machine. If there's somebody who wanted to see that caution, it is the 17 machine of Josh Oswald. Really brings Hofner, Leon, and Hodgson back into the picture. Josh Oswald, a model of consistency, runs his laps exactly the same. Oh, there's Mike Casey. He's dog tracking. Thing's hurt. I'd say she's a little bended. Alrighty, lights of the pace car are off. We're going to rack them up 2 by 2. Pace car is off. We're about to go back. Green flag racing 43 complete of the 125. It is still Blanchard, Hodgson, Leon, Hofner, Oswald, your top 5. Capuano sitting in 6th. Blanchard with a great start yet again. Leon able to get around Hodgson. Josh Oswald creeping on the back bumper of Hofner. Looking to break up that Dixon Cider Performance top 4. Leon keeping Blanchard on us, just a half a second gap. So we take a peek here. About the closest battle on the track is this one for the 9th spot. Tyler Rice and William Griffith back here. Other than that, it's kind of fanning out. Hofner looking to get around Hodgson. Hodgson struggling here in the early run. May have just missed the boat on the setup. Blanchard just not able to pull away like he did earlier. Kind of keeping about a half a tenth gap between him and Leon. But it is growing, but not very fast. They are running pretty similar lap times. Blanchard last time a 14:03, Leon a 14:02. Oh, we got a caution. Ray Page having an entanglement. Climbs the wall, puts her on the lid, into the tires, onto the wheels. We're almost able to read that rear panel correctly. .56 complete of the 125, creeping up on that halfway point. And it has been quite the show. Ryan Blanchard hasn't quite been able to pull away. Colin Hofner going to take her down pit road. Oh, no, he's down there on that cool pavement, cooling those tires out as fast as he can. Really getting them heat cycled. Run down there on the apron and the bottom of the straightaway where there is no traffic during the race. Cooler pavement really helps really cool the tires off. We pull up the race information. Track tip, only 75 degrees, 72 degrees here tonight in beautiful Las Vegas. 20% humidity, so it is quite muggy here for the arid desert, I would say. I'm not sure. I've never actually been to Nevada or Vegas in general. But I feel like they hover around the zero humidity mark. Apologize for the constant radio silence, but I am just getting over being sick yet again. So, got to keep moistening the throat so I can speak and not cough like crazy. We are back going green. Pace car's off. Hodgson with a great start. Going to get back door to door with Leon. Going to challenge him back for the second spot. Washes up a little bit. Almost makes contact. Drag race down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Hodgson's going to have it. Hofner looking to poke his nose in there. Not quite able to get it done. Josh Oswald going to challenge Hofner for the 4th spot. A little contact there. Little bumping and banging. Nothing major as we are coming to the halfway point in the race. Leaning on each other. Just a little kiss of the Nerf bars there between Oswald and Hofner. Hofner really pinching him down. Josh Oswald hanging tough on the bottom. Going to get a rocket ship launch off the bottom. Going to clear Hofner. Capuano. Oh, here comes Hofner back on the bottom. Looking to challenge back. Josh Oswald not going to let him have it. Going to shut the door there and put a car on him. Capuano looking to capitalize as well. Capuano having a great run. He is up 7 spots from where he started. Really got the setup dialed. I believe he is running with these Cider boys. As Josh Oswald running Velocity Motorsports, Shock Eye Racing, or yeah, Shock Eye Motorsports, Velocity Motorsports. As it is, Teddy Hodgson found his rhythm and is hanging tough, sticking to the back bumper, about a half a second back off of Blanchard. Really need that caution to re-rack and reset, kind of gather itself after a bit of a struggle there in the early stages. Josh Oswald and Hofner still locked in about a car length gap. As they are looking to reel in Leon. That's a 1.3 second gap between Oswald and Leon. and about 2/10 the gap between Leone or between Hofner and Oswald. 72 complete of the 125. It is still Blanchard. Put about 6/10 on Hodgson. Leone about a half a second behind Hodgson. 1.5 back from Hodgson is Oswald. Hofner driving it in, but driving it in a little high, banking it down, trying to find a run to get to the inside of Oswald. Not able to get there just yet, but we'll keep an eye on this. As Chuck Phelps is looking to challenge Ray Page for the position. 75 down, 50 to go. Chuck Phelps not quite able to get, he's got the drive in, doesn't quite have the drive off. We'll check back in. And of course we missed it. Trying to give folks some TV time, and Hofner has gotten back around Oswald and putting a gap on him. Josh Oswald may have burned the tires off, maybe saving the tires. We'll never know. So we go back up here. Teddy Hodgson hanging tough with Blanchard. Not able to close the gap, but he is hanging solid there. About 6/10 back. And about a second back from Hodgson is Leone. Leone, hey, we have a caution. Give a chance to these guys to get some heat cycles back in these tires, and guys like Oswald and Hofner and Leone a chance to really challenge back. We'll check out what happened to Brandon Meyer real quick. By himself. He's going to catch, too much brake on the entry and knocks the back end off the turn 4 wall. Yeah, Kevin, for a smaller track, it's been pretty caution free, and all the cautions have been solo spinners. A little bit too much brake on entry, or prepare just a little bit too much brake on entry. He's been biting these guys. Apron's been upsetting them a little bit, but it's been great racing so far. Brandon Meyer going to take that thing down pit road, take his fast repair, as he whacked the wall pretty good. But this will put Hodgson on the outside, Leone on the bottom. A chance for Leone to get back to that second spot. Josh Oswald on the bottom, looking to get back around Hofner, get those tires cooled down. Capuano close the gap with that caution. Maybe get up here and challenge his way into a top 5 finish. lights on the pace car are off. Here we go, 87 down. Great jump. All four of them got a great launch. It's like they're in the same Discord channel counting down the restart. Blanchard looking to get down, makes room, and is going to secure the second spot. Josh Oswald hanging on the coattails of Leon, hoping to get there before Hofner gets down. Hofner's going to get down, slamming the door on Josh Oswald. Ooh, little wiggle out of Leon, caught the apron there. The yellow rumble strips will really upset these wide tires. Leon looks like he's struggling a little bit of loose center. May just be catching the apron a little too much there. Maybe overdriving it, missing his marks. Teddy Hodgson hanging in tough. On the back bumper of Ryan Blanchard. Ryan Blanchard kind of the ringleader, the main setup guy for these Dixon Cider Performance guys. And Hodgson has always been the bridesmaid, never the bride. Looking to change that here in Sin City. Gonna go down to one of those drive-through chapels, getting married by a man named Elvis. A little bit of a slow up there from Hodgson. It's going to let Blanchard put another car on him. If I'm saying weird stuff tonight, it's because I didn't have a beer before the broadcast. So sober mind is slinging words. Quite the game of chess here with just 27 to go. Blanchard hanging tough on the back bumper of Blanchard. May have made just a little bit different change than he did in the session. But he's been consistently a hundredth or two faster than Blanchard. Capuano down pit road. Unsure what happened to the 21 machine, but that is a tough break for him. That time around, Blanchard with a 14:03, Hodgson with a 14:05. Blanchard pulling away just ever so slightly. 14:12 and a 14:13 as Blanchard gets a little bit more of a run. We should see a faster lap out of Hodgson here. An 11 and an 08. Hodgson able to run consistent lap times. We got 23 to go. Leon all by his lonesome here in fourth. Hofner under fire from Oswald yet again. Oh, big wiggle out of Hofner. Is Oswald close enough to capitalize? Yes, he does. He's going to get there. Hofner's going to slam the door on him. Not quite able to challenge him just yet. But those tires are a little bit warm now. It doesn't take much more than one more slip up for those tires to get hot, hot, hot. And that car become incredibly loose to drive. Josh Oswald doing what he can to get to the door of that 65 machine. Looks like Capuano's back on track, 4 laps down, unsure what happened to that machine. Tough break for him, was up like 8 spots from where he started. Teddy Hodgson still over the back bumper of Ryan Blanchard. Great showing out of the 55. Yes, looks like Garrett Kinder, 17 looks tight. It'll be tough to get a run off. He has been struggling a bit. Was able to make a good run early, but just doesn't quite have the car to make a challenge. Oh, Hasty around with just 16 to go. Let's take a little peek, see at what mistake Hasty made. Challenging Griff for, oh, drove it in when he shouldn't have. A little contact, tried to back out. A little too much brake, maybe. And around goes the 72. Tough break. Steve McDonald, LMAO, you do know not drinking and broadcasting is dangerous, right? I'm like, yeah, that is. But I just got done being sick. I didn't feel like a glass of whiskey was the move with my immune system still a little rattled. Had a nice little 24-hour flu where I thought I was gonna die yet again. That's the second time in a month I think I've been sick, so I'm not sure what's going on. So I bought the best looking multivitamin Walmart had to offer, and we're gonna take that for a little bit and see if I can't prevent getting sick a third time. I've been sick more times this year than I have in the last 4 years put together. I'm not sure what the hell's going on, but I'm tired of it. Should be going green with about 11 to go. Everybody running the bottom, trying to get a little chill in these tires, get them cooled off for another push. Lights on the pace car should be going off this time. Bye. There they go. We're going to rack them up 2 by 2 like we're going to Noah's Ark. It has been Blanchard Hodgson for who's going to get the first interview tonight. Leone, ooh, big wiggle. Hofner has to check up a little bit. Tags the back bumper. Oswald struggling under fire from the 12 of William Griffith back there as we watch the battle here for the third spot with just 8 to go. Hofner fighting like he's the third monkey going to Noah's Ark. And, brother, it's starting to rain. Hofner looks like he may have got the tires a little hot. Doesn't quite have the drive to challenge Leone back for the third spot. Hodgson hanging tough on the back bumper of Blanchard. Very difficult place to pass. You really got to get a run in and throw a Stuka dive bomb or get a drive off and move him off the bottom. There really is no high lane here, unfortunately, but it makes for some great door-to-door bumper banging action. Just 4 times around this little 3/8 mile bull ring here in the Las Vegas desert. If you look, you can see the big track in the background of 1 and 2. Let's see if I can find a camera angle to show that. Here we are from there it is, off 3 and 4. There is the big Vegas Motor Speedway. Top of the grandstands here, just 2 to go. Ryan Blanchard, your leader. Hodgson second, Leone third. Off into 3 and 4 they go. White flag is out. Oh, we got a caution. Ray Page around. Chuck Phelps battling out here with Ray Page. Chuck just gets more of a run than Ray does. Nothing, no harm, no foul. Just spices things up here at the end. Oh, ugly screen. Wrong button. Yeah, it sucks getting old. If this is what my 30s are like, I'm not interested. All right, here we go for a green-white checker. Blanchard, Hodgson, Leone, your top three. Hofner, Oswald outside looking in. William Griffith showing his nose there inside, sniffing the top 5. He's hunting that top 5 like he hunts his bugs with his daughter. Oh, what a contact there in the wall with Hodgson for whatever that was. Hopefully it doesn't knock the toe or the camber out. Could spell disaster for the double nickel. Pace car's off. Are we going to see another early launch here from the front 4? Leone with a rocket launch. Gonna challenge. Oh, down the bottom. Not quite able to get done. It looks like he was showing a nose on Blanchard. Gonna chop the nose of a teammate. Colin Hofner bumping and banging back there for the 3rd spot. Oh, it'll wiggle off the corner for Hodgson. Nowhere, no challenge for the lead. Blanchard wins. Hodgson 2nd, Leone 3rd, Hofner 4th, Oswald 5th. Sam Wetstein sneaks into that 6th spot. William Griffith's going to roll off 7th. Brandon Meyer 8th. Ray Page. We'll go through your final results here in a minute, as evidently I'm blinking. Nope, it's just the demo derby. Nope, it's my connection. Alrighty, we'll throw up the feature results as Blanchard burns her down. Chuck Phelps in 10th, Tyler Rice 11th, Mike Casey 12th, Capuano having some problems and having to go down pit road, going to come home in 13th. Let these guys get lined up for their team picture, then we should start seeing them rolling in for interviews. I don't know who taught these guys how to park. I don't know who taught Hofner how to park, but he missed. Alrighty, looks like we got Lucas Leone ready. Hey, Lucas, it's Alex up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Bounce back and forth between second and third. Teddy Hodgson looked like he had a real nice piece tonight. May have made a little better tweaks to fit his driving style than what the rest of you Dixon Cider guys made. Go ahead and take us through your race.
Yeah, the entire time here we really did have a good piece between me, Teddy, Ryan, and Colin. It was just a race among the four of us, which is nice to have nothing to worry about. But yeah, I wish I had a little more on the end there. And Ryan got a little bit worse of a start, but didn't want to wreck anybody and have a good finish for the team. So I'm happy about this.
Yeah, that was real tight. You had your right front at his left rear cage, and then kind of run out of real estate there on the bottom. I thought it was going to get real western here, and Sin City, not quite the case. Next week we head to USA International Speedway. Big half mile, big change from the bull rings of Southern National Coliseum and the bull ring. How do you guys feel about your chances on the big tracks?
I mean, I know we'll bring something good there, as we do everywhere. Personally, that's one of my better tracks. So hopefully we can all get a good result next week and, continue this forward.
It is not one of my favorite tracks in service, but it is better paved than it is on dirt. Got any sponsors I can thank real quick?
Yeah, just Fenceline Films, Leone Financial Services, Associated Benefits, everybody, Dixon Cider, Colin, Teddy, Ryan, put a really good piece in this week. Wasn't doing as much testing for them. I was busy with a lot, but they put in the work here, and I just drove the thing. So big hats off to all those guys, and yeah, hopefully be talking to you again next week.
So it's Leone and not Leone.
It is Leone, yes.
Well, hell, don't watch the last 15 broadcasts then.
Listen, man, it's all right. Leone, I got them all.
Alrighty, best luck next week. Teddy Hodgson, it's Alex up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How are you?
A fantastic run tonight out of the double nickel machine up there, hanging tough on the bumper of Ryan Blanchard, who's an absolute missile. Go ahead and take us to your race. What adjustments did you make that give you that little bit better edge over Leone?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was just kind of nailing the restarts because we were all so equal. I mean, Ryan was just that little bit better than us. He could be more consistent, but I felt like this race, compared to the last couple of weeks, I was really good, like in the middle stint and towards the end there. I feel like I could actually, if I hit my corners just right, I feel like I could have maybe made a move on Ryan, but we were the class to field again today. Can't thank everyone at Dixon Cider Performance. I mean, this thing was on rails, absolutely, 100%. Sweeping the top four is pretty nice, and yeah, just to come back out and have a group effort like that once again is nice.
Yeah, it definitely looked like you were struggling there in the early stages. Was it the setup wasn't quite coming to you, or was it you just missing your rhythm? Because I feel like this is a really rhythmic track to where you really got to find your points and drive off those versus drive the track.
Oh, definitely, 100%. It's. I found that on very early that if you don't get in a rhythm, you're pretty much screwed. And towards that middle run, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really run much practice this week compared to the rest of the guys. So, that was my longest run easily of this week, and just trying to dial that thing in. And once I got to second there behind Ryan and watching what he was doing and see where I could pick up, I definitely got into a rhythm where I could at least match him, and try and not make too many mistakes because he's the king of not making mistakes. So I feel like if I was a little closer, I could have had a shot, but I was just too free on that last restart to do anything to challenge Ryan. So congrats to him and all the boys at DCP. Just can't thank them enough for all they do.
Alrighty, next week we go to USA International, which is a big change from the bull rings of the last couple weeks. How you guys feeling about the big tracks coming up?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be different. USA is definitely not my strongest track, in the tour mods at least. So we'll see how that goes. We'll take it one step at a time. Just make sure to work on it like we have been doing, and just keep grinding away at it. I have faith in our group. So just one practice session at a time. That's all.
Alrighty, got any other sponsors you like to thank real quick before we get out of here?
Yeah, of course. DCP for everything they do. Monterey Fuel, Pete Matt and Chris Garcia, Business Time Motorsports. Just all the guys in real life sponsors, and Ryan, Lucas, and Colin, and JP for running this race tonight. We got a really really good group going, and hopefully we can continue this in this race and other leagues. So looking excited for the rest of the season.
Alrighty, best of luck to you next week.
Yep, thanks, appreciate it.
Once again, Ryan Blanchard, your feature winner, back from quote unquote playing with real race cars to not have to race the Coliseum. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Come back and put on yet another clinic here at the bull ring here in Vegas. Go ahead and take us through your leisurely stroll there in the 9 car.
Yeah, thank you. We had a really good car. The guys at Dixon Cider brought us a really fast race car tonight, and uh, a lot of those guys actually, or not actually, they always put up a fight for the win. And Teddy definitely had my heart beating there for the last 40 laps. With all those cautions coming out, and I really thought he was actually going to get me there. I thought he was just going to make me make a mistake, and every time I made a mistake, it seemed like he made a mistake, or vice versa. Like if he made a mistake, I had a good lap, or something like that. And at the end, me and Lucas were joking around because he poked a nose on me on entry in a one, and I spotter stood clear, man. So I just ended up coming down, and just I knew I had to come down to execute and get the good drive off the corner to surpass Teddy there for the win.
Yeah, I believe that restart with about 10 to go. Is it the last restart, the one with 10 to go? Looked like you spun the tires a little bit, and Leone got a nose on you, and Blanchard or Hodgson had a nosy on the high side. It looked a little treacherous there for the 9 machine, but that must have been when you really pulled her out there.
No, actually, those guys actually just really perfectly timed the restart, and that was the restart with 10 to go. They just perfectly timed the restart, and nothing I could do. I just had to try to hold them off. I mean, I knew if I gave Lucas the spot on the bottom that I don't know how much he would have been able to hold it down there, just because he was so bogged down on the bottom, like pretty much entering out on the apron. But me and Teddy definitely would have been side by side coming off the corner, and it definitely would have been a dogfight, coming off of 4. And I don't think he would have given up much on the top, but I think he definitely would have tried to cross me and pass me for the win like he did.
Already next week, we're off of the bull ring run with Southern National Coliseum and bull ring, and now we head to some bigger tracks, USA International Speedway. How you feeling about that place?
USA has actually not been one of my strong suits, and really neither has the bull ring. But hopefully, USA, we could bring a really good car again, and hopefully go for win number 6 in the season.
Yeah, the USA is not one of my favorites either. I'm kind of glad it's an Amazon warehouse sometimes.
Yeah, it's never been fun, but yeah, I just gotta thank all the guys at Dixon Cider and everyone at CMB Board Repair, Lucas, Teddy, Colin for all the setup help each and every week. They're doing a really good job with feedback and all that, and it's really fun to run alongside all my buddies every single week and be in contention for the win with this Dixon Cider team.
Yeah, at least you knew the question I was going to ask next. Alrighty. Well, that's all I got for you, buddy. Best of luck next week when we'll probably talk to you again.
Thank you. Hopefully.
Alrighty, that's all I got from the Sin City Shootout 125. And as a wise man once said,